Gold droplets bumped lazily into orange and red, only to be kissed by a purple haze and doppled grey. Warm, tangy earth steel, sharp and bright, a caress that clung around her shoulders, whispering holy secrets against her skin that could only be deciphered in silence. "Soraia!" The shout was loud enough to startle the doves nesting in the tree overhead, sending them into a frenzy and flight. Petra's grasp was firm, nails dug into her shoulders where the secrets were just a moment ago waiting to be translated. In one swift motion, he yanked her into an embrace, while two teens whizzed past on teetering road bikes. "Well, that's unfortunate." Soraia adjusted her stance on the cobblestone and stepped away from Petra. He was already acknowledging the women filling baskets outside of their flower shop with new bouquets. His face grew a shade of red along with his apology for startling them with the shout. Soraia turned away and continued walking up the path. "I'll have to focus on what he was telling me. Maybe I can call it back." Recently the messages had arrived without warning, interrupting precious moments. She stole another look at the sunset as if she were being watched through a crystal ball, inviting his message to return to her. "Soraia!" Petra, apparently done with his display of embarrassment and apology, followed her and attempted to grab her arm. "What is going on with you these days? You're completely losing it. Why would you stop in front of the bikers and just stand there?" You could say Soraia was prepared for life on Tineia. She was prepared to identify the broken laws of Tineia and Tineia, and restore justice if it were requested. But she wasn't prepared for Petra's incessant worrying. The sunset was just so pretty. Petra recoiled at the slight sneer he received in response. He took it as a sign to let go of her arm and create space between them, following behind her in silence. Petra had, in his eyes, come to her rescue on her first day on Tineia. Before sending her through the portal, God programmed her to walk in tandem with his instructions and directions. Known as intuition on Tineia, her intuition guided her to a train station that apparently was known as a hotspot for muggings. As she boarded the train, a man tried to swipe what he thought was a wallet from her pocket. Petra, boarding behind her, witnessed the entire exchange. Before Soraia could respond, Petra was giving the man a piece of his mind. What he didn't know was that she was equipped with foresight to alert her to true danger. There was none. After he insisted on sitting with her on the train to her stop, and then insisting to show her around the city after learning she was new to town, she could no longer shake him off. He followed her around like a kitten begging for milk. Despite desiring to be alone on her mission, Soraia assumed Petra must eventually be a part of the plan, and allowed him to stay. A woman wearing a sundress caught Soraia's eye. She was tall, slim, appeared like an inhabitant of Tineia, and yet had a presence that reminded Soraia of home. An aura of light blue trailed behind her, a gentle haze of color that Soraia knew others could not see. The woman locked eyes with Soraia. As if sensing her identity, she slipped into the alleyway, her hand trailing on the building wall behind her in invitation. "Petra?" The voice that responded from behind her contained a tinge of excitement. "Yeah? I'll see you later. I need to go." She gave him a warm smile, and then bolted towards the gap in the building. The woman was holding open a side door to the building. She shut the door once Soraia slipped inside. Enjoying the troubles of Tineia before the gods? Please consider subscribing and sharing my work. Every interaction inspires me to keep writing, and every like, comment, share and subscription is heavenly appreciated. All the best.